Trying to adjust this light as best I can, so the lighting may be a little different from the previous video, so that's okay. Greetings and salutations, Eddie here, welcome back to my channel. So today, I'm bringing my part 2. So the first video was my January wrap-up, which is down below for you guys to check out. And right now is my February TBR. So February is going to be a busy month for me because it's my sister-in-law's birthday and my birthday. I'm turning 24. That's not 24. And it's just going to be fun. So anyways, if you guys have any book suggestions, let me know. I'm pretty eager for this month. I have 8 books. But for the record, most of the fonts are pretty big, and I've read one of them before. I want to reread it for the preparation of that book. So anyways, actually let me start with that book. So I'm planning on rereading A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, because this is all my favorite moments, so excuse that. I am so excited to see what Court of Silver Flames has in store. I have not read Court of Wings and Ruin. I'm a little scared because that book is gigantic. Well, not necessarily gigantic. It's heavy because there's a lot of pages in that. It doesn't look that long. It's like the size of this book, but whatever. I love Sarah J. Maas. I don't really care who knows. I love her writing, her characters, her world. I'm so excited to get back. I'm so excited to get back into this world. I love Feyre. I think she was a great lead. And honestly, I forgot everything that happened in A Court of Wings and A Court of Mist and Fury. So that's gonna be a fun adventure. But I remember loving Court of Thorns and Roses. It's actually one of my favorites from 2015. So there's that. So I'm excited to get back into this world. So the next one, traffic. So the next one is Witches of Jesus, you can't even see that. Witches of Ash and Ruin. There you go. This is witchcraft versus Celtic mythology. And that's all I'm going to say because that's all I really want to know. Typically I would like to know what this book is about before jumping in. But it's witchcraft versus Celtic mythology. That's all I really need to know. The book isn't really that long. And it's only one book, so it's not the start of a series. So once this is done, it's done. I love this cover. This cover is so amazing. I love how simple it is. Like we have like the unique lettering. We have the crow or the raven or whatever, and it's all red. I love this cover so much. And the back is so cool. It says, "The witches are gathering, the gods are hunting, and ancient evil will wake." Yeah, I'm so excited to get into this book. Now this one I'm a little hesitant about, but I want to give her a second chance. Because I didn't like her previous young adult work aside from the Unbound. I loved her adult work, and that is Victoria Schwab. This is The Savage Song, which is the first book of a 2-part series. This deals like monsters and music, I guess. I didn't like the Archived, even though the writing in that is spectacular. I just didn't like the Archived. I love the Unbound. I want to read A Darker Shade of Magic. And I don't know if I will read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I don't know. I've been hearing, even though it's been like high praise, I just don't know if it's going to be for me. I may get it from the library. I don't know. But this one is going to be my next Victoria Schwab read. And even though it does look kind of thick, the font size is pretty gigantic. So I could probably fly through it rather quickly. It says it's only 2 parts. It's only this one and Art Dark Duet. Might as well just get into this book, you know. And also this cover is pretty outstanding as well. This one's the start of a trilogy, and that is Furyborn by Claire Legrand. This is the first book of the Imperium trilogy. This deals like 2 reigning queens of like 2 different time periods, I think, or something like that. And it's like, you know, elemental magic, sun, air, fire, shadow, water, metal, earth. So like Sun Spinner, Wind Singer, Firebrand, Shadowcaster, Water Worker, Metal Master, Earth Shaker. So there's this graph that sort of guides you through it. I'm excited for this book. I did start it a while ago, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm hoping I can keep up with that. I do want to finish this trilogy. I don't know if I'll buy the rest this month. I'm super excited to see where the rest of this book goes. Now I did hear this is kind of like mixed and whatever, and like Claire Legrand doesn't sit well with people. I do have her middle grade, which is Foxheart. And, you know, I tried to get into that. It wasn't my cup of tea at the time. I may get back into it soon. I don't know. But there's that. So, Furyborn. Okay, now this one I'm totally contradicting myself. Or I'm totally bypassing my plans. So I tried to read The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black, and I got through a third of it. And I put it down. I will get back to it. Not sure when. But I can't wait any longer. So I'm putting The Cruel Prince on my TBR. Now I know I said, and for those who are new, welcome first of all. I said that I started to read Cruel Prince. I heard that there are references from the Modern Fairy Tale trilogy and Darkest Part of the Forest in this book. And you don't really have to read those books to read Cruel Prince, but me being me, I decided to read the Modern Fairy Tales from Tithe to Valiant to Ironside and Darkest Part of the Forest to get to this. And you know what? Darkest Part of the Forest wasn't really sitting well with me so I put it down. I will get back to it, not sure when, but I decided just to bypass that and start The Cruel Prince because I want to get into this trilogy so bad. I heard that this book was awesome. And, yeah, so I have this on my TBR. And also, isn't this cover amazing? Okay, and then I'm pretty eager about these two, because I could probably fly through these books rather quickly. And that is the Trials of Apollo series, books 2 and 3. Here's The Dark Prophecy, and here is The Burning Maze. Now, these books are really short. In the way that he writes, it's like an action film. You could just get through it fast. So I'm kind of excited for that, and I'm also really looking forward to seeing where the rest of the series goes. But I'm also trying to read this as slowly as possible because once this is done, that's the end of Percy Jackson. And I'm so heartbroken over that. And then, Queen of Air and Darkness. This behemoth of a book. I don't know if I'll get to this book this month, because I want to read those books as well. But I may have to read this one first before I get into that pile behind me. But it's just, I don't want the trilogy to end either. That's why I'm putting it off. But also, it's huge. Yes, I will read the Eldest Curses trilogy. But I'm going to wait till the Black Volume of the Dead, which is book 3, until that comes out. And I'm not in a rush to read that trilogy. I just heard it gets okay. But I don't listen to reviews, but I read the first couple chapters of Red Scrolls and Magic, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I don't know if I'm going to love it. I don't know if I'm going to love it. The book is so thin as well. Let me get it, actually. The book is so thin as well. I don't know if I'm going to love it or not. But I will finish this trilogy, though, because, I don't like to start a series and not finish it. So that's going to be it for me from today. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below your thoughts of what you're reading and what you think of these books. For more content, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see everyone soon in the next video. Deuces.